Hey guys, I got a cool little project for you using the Shure magnetic compass, a Bluetooth module, and 5 volts of power. I got this up first because I just want to show you what this is. This is just a 9-volt battery that I'm using to create a conditioned 5 volts power for the project we're going to use. So I'm going to get this out of the way now. So I have a power supply. Here's the project. You guys are going to love this, I think. I thought it was interesting. This is the Shure dc-ss503v100 that a lot of people in the forums have. I've got a bunch of them, so I'm just trying to figure out ways to use them up because honestly, using them as an I to C control on the Easy B controllers just don't seem to be an option. It's just real poor, weak signal and just doesn't work well. So anyway, what I'm going to do is use it as a UART device again. And the only components involved in this project is the the DC Shure compass and a cheap module, Bluetooth module that you can get 4-pin module. If you look on the back, you can see there's voltage, there's ground, transmit, and receive. Okay, on the chip that we're going to use, the compass chip, it has 24 pins, and we're going to use pin 3 and 4 and 5, 12 and 13. 12 and 13 we're going to have connected to our 5-volt supply. We're also going to connect 5 to that 5-volt supply, and the reason why is that changes it from I to C operation to UART mode. Then we're going to take the receive, the RXD, and we're going to put it on the TXD of the Bluetooth. We're going to take the TXD here and put it on the RXD of the Bluetooth. So what we end up with, I built a little harness to do that. If you look, there's no components here. It's just jumpers. And what the jumpers facilitate for us is just making it so that we can plug all this together. So now, once we have all that together, folks, what we have is a Bluetooth readable compass. So let's go ahead and hook some power up. Let's hook the 5 volts. And also, too, I did some experimenting. 5 volts is important. It does not work at 6. It does not work at 4. It'll work at 3.3, but you have to wire it up to 3.3. But if you don't have the voltage that's asked for, this thing is not going to put out a good reading. Okay, so now I've got that hooked up to power. Let's turn our power on, and we should see a red light come on the Bluetooth. You can see that there, guys. Okay, now looking at the Easy B software, what I've done is I've set up a terminal, and I've got it set to COM13 because that's the COM port this Bluetooth device, this Bluetooth chip is set to. So let's connect. And you can see our light went steady. So now we are connected. So now all we have to do on our terminal, guys, is just send the command. And I got that by looking at the documentation PDF. If I go to UART mode here, you'll see a list of commands. So to get the current angle, you're going to send Shure space GA with a line feed. Then it'll come back and give this answer. Also, you can calibrate it by setting declination settings. You can also push it into calibration mode. There's lots of fun things you can do with it after that. But the funnest thing is just to get back the degrees. So now we have a wireless device that's going to be able to give us our degrees. I like this idea because what I'm going to do is just set this up with a little 5-volt battery, and then I'm going to put this sucker on top of my robots and stuff and just make it kind of portable so that while I'm teaching them to walk and move, I can make sure that they're heading in the same angle. Like if they turn around, make sure they turn a complete 360 degrees and other stuff like that. But I just thought it was a fun project, and I thought you guys might enjoy it. It was super simple, no soldering, 2 chips, some wires, add some batteries, come over here, and now you can just read this thing remotely. Let me spin it all the way around here and see what we get. 130 degrees, look. Spin it back around. Let me see how close to north I can get. I think that's north to me. Let me just try it. Dang it, I was off by a couple of degrees. Anyway, yeah, a couple more. Whoa, right there, dead north. Okay, guys, that was just a cheesy little demo, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put up the wiring specs too. Have fun.